What's up YouTube, it's Venuity, and today I have a video for you guys. That's 3 days in a row I think. And today it's about the Twitch stream that went down today, where they revealed a lot about the Reef and some new things about the tower. This is about to be a long video, so if you want to know everything that happened today, just stick through it, and by the end you'll know everything. That's a guarantee. Alright, so we're gonna start with Petra. Petra's pretty cool, and she was here with the Queen's Wrath earlier in Destiny. And personally, I was around then, but I missed the event because I was more focused on Crucible. I heard people talking about it, but I didn't even see it or really experience it. But yeah, she's back, and she has the same shader, so you'll finally have that shader, and as well as some other cool shaders, I think, and a pretty dope ship as well. I don't even know how to describe it. It's really abstract. She'll be the one to unfold the House of Wolves story to us. And, she'll be like the Eris Morn for the Reef. I think she's really cool. Looks like a cool character. And, yeah, I see promise in her. And based on what they said during the stream about the story this time around, I feel like it's going to be a lot better than the Dark Below one. No offense to Dark Below. Alright. Now, we're going to talk about the House of Judgment. And this Fallen guy is really cool because he earned the right from the Queen to stay because he stayed loyal while all the other stuff went down, and he's seen his fair share of battles. You can tell because he's missing a few arms that were replaced by mechanical ones. This guy, you'll be able to rank him up as well, and be able to upgrade your new gear through him. He'll be selling them in rotation. I think they said it won't be repeating. For example, you won't see the same legs 4 weeks in a row. They'll give us a fair chance to earn everything if we just keep playing the game. So over time, you'll be able to obtain the gear from him. To upgrade your new gear, like the Volta Glass gear, Crota gear, or the new gear to the new 34 light level, you'll need to obtain etheric material or etheric shards, whatever it is. And to do that, you'll need to play the Prison of Elders or the Nightfall, which you can also obtain it from. And also, side note, you don't have to have the DLC to go to the Reef or be level 34, so that's a great change for people that don't want to buy it. And yeah, I thought that's some great information you guys should know. And yeah, so not only that, but he also has his own shaders, and it's really cool. Something else to rank up. There's a lot more to do in Destiny now, considering not long ago I was saying there's nothing to do, but now there's a lot to do, a lot. So now we're gonna jump on to personally my very much anticipated thing, the Disciple of Osiris. Alright, I made a video about this guy, predicting what he was going to be like, and I would say I'm pretty close. Disciple, he sounds like he worships Osiris, because I was right. I said Osiris he was like a god, the god of resurrection, the god of death, the god of life. He was an Egyptian god, really cool guy. But yeah, the Disciple of Osiris, this guy will be I guess our guide through the trials of Osiris, because he'll have consumables that will help us throughout the event, and apparently this thing's gonna be weekly, on the weekends, Friday to Tuesdays, they said. So the reset, I guess, ends it, and I thought that was really interesting. But I guess it means more to do during the week throughout Destiny, because at least for Crucible players, because we'll now have Prison of Elders, maybe run some Volta Glass, maybe run Crota, Nightfalls. It's gonna be crazy. Then the weekend comes and it's okay, time for Trials of Osiris. I probably won't even be playing regular Crucible much anymore, so expect a lot of Trials of Osiris gameplay. But I'll also mix in some regular Crucible, obviously, because the different game modes. But yeah, he looks really cool, and he's gonna be our key. As you can see, he has, I think they're called passages, and that's probably gonna be the entry you have to pay for to get into the trials, unless you get an invite. Alright, so that's enough of him. Really excited about this guy. I was right. I can say I was right. Now, something that threw me off, but I guess I saw it in the teaser, but it still threw me off. It still throws me off. Bounty tracker. There's one at the Reef as well. This is cool because I can now max out my guns even quicker because of the fact that I have all these bounties to do. I have the Eris bounties, the regular bounty guy bounties, and I go here and I have, the bounties from Petra. Then I have this guy's bounties, It's about to be crazy, honestly. Exotic's gonna be maxed out left and right. It's gonna be really crazy. Alright, so that's enough of the bounty tracker. Not that big a deal. And side note, there's gonna be vaults at the reef as well. Not a separate vault, they're connected, but it's just another place to get to it. So for example, say I'm jumping out of Crucible, I wanna go to the reef to pick up some bounties or something. I don't have to go to the tower after that to get vault stuff. I can just get stuff in the vault there. And then now you might be wondering, with all this here in the reef, what reason do I have to go to the tower now? And there's a lot of reason to go to the tower still, honestly. So we'll go to the tower now, and first we're gonna talk about the Gunsmith. Gunsmith is still relevant to all the people that were scared and making all those suggestions on Reddit. They came true. The Gunsmith will now give you the option to re-roll your legendaries. And not just legendaries. I'm talking ancient legendaries, ones that were capped at 300 damage, to the current ones. You can stat roll them, which is insane. Think about that. If you have Shadow Price or Grim Citizen, all those other things, you can still keep them. It's gonna be crazy. I really wish I didn't destroy my stuff, but you know, vault space was slim. Characters had full slots. It had to be done, but really exciting thing. And he also sells telemetries now. I know a lot of people are suggesting that, so that's great. Great news for us, honestly. I'm really happy about it. And now we're gonna go to my favorite man, the speaker, voice of the traveler. Alright, so this man, he's gonna be our materials guy in a way now, because ascended shards, ascended energies, radiant shards, radiant energies, etc. is all relevant again, because you can trade ascended energies into ascended shards or reverse whatever. You can buy glimmer, you can buy modes. It's about to be crazy, because I have hundreds of ascended shards, hundreds of ascended energy, and you better believe after I cap out a full set of Vault of Glass gear on each of my characters, I'm spending all that ascended stuff. Forget that. I'll be stacked up on moats. And I already have a good amount, but you know, the more the merrier. That's what I say. So that's great news for me, and probably you guys too. Now let's go back to where it all started, and that is the vendors. The Crucible vendor, Vanguard vendor, whatever. They have new gear, and it looks amazing. I was disappointed by the leaked images, but the actual thing looks a lot better. Probably just the quality, I don't know, but it looks amazing in my opinion. You'll see some Warlock gear right by now, and it's just crazy to think that it's kind of coming through now. Destiny is really starting to feel like a game full of depth. I can wear Vault of Glass gear mixed with Crota gear, mixed with this new Prisoner Elders gear, mixed with Osiris gear, and vendor gear. It's about to be crazy. I can wear faction gear, and it wasn't like that at the start of the game, so I'm glad we stuck it out, and now we finally have all those things we wanted. Cause they actually made a joke about, you know, mixing all your faction gear together. You look like a clown, you know, and it's crazy. And you know, with all this new stuff to buy, there's really no need to worry about glimmer anymore, because people complain about the glimmer cap, and they actually mentioned it. They said they're keeping in mind our want about a glimmer cap, but right now it's not really necessary anymore. It's not as big a complaint, because you won't really be capped on glimmer much unless you're not buying anything, because there's so much to buy and so much to do. Trials of Osiris coming every weekend, you know, it's just gonna be so much to buy, so much to do. And I'm actually really excited about the trials being every weekend. At first I was disappointed, because I thought it was gonna be a special event, you know, once every few months, that special thing that everybody goes all out in. But that's just every weekend, which I still find good, because there's no stress to get the gear now. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, we're gonna move on to upgrades. And not talking legendaries anymore, I'm talking exotic upgrades. So the big news everybody wanted to hear for a long time now is Vexed Mythic class is no longer frozen in time. Race Against Time, it is back on some Ben 10 stuff, you know. Race Against Time, it thawed out. It's no longer frozen, and you know, it can have 365 damage now. That's really crazy, because it was capped at 320, 323? I don't know. But now it's up to date again. So I'll be busting that thing out in Crucible, on some strikes, and some whatever. It's about to be insane, guys. And I hope you guys stick around for the ride, because I'm gonna go out for everything. Trials of Osiris, first week, it's out. And they actually announced that they're gonna be talking about the trials next week, I think. So check out that stream when it comes out. And if you guys enjoyed this one, I'll be sure to cover it as well. And, you know, put some more thoughts on the plate. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe for more, because more is coming soon. And yeah, that's out. That's it. I'm out.